have you ever been trying to improve yourself, trying to, you know, become more successful, to build more muscle in the gym, to really get consistent in the gym and be consistent with your good habits? And there's all sorts of tactics. There's habit trackers and all sorts of things. There's all sorts of tactics, right? And but nothing really seems to work. You just keep falling back into your old habits. If this sounds like you, then I got a very important analogy for you. This is a rubber band. Okay. I put this rubber band here on my wrist. Okay. And I pull the rubber band. And I keep pulling, What do you think is eventually going to happen, right? Eventually it's just going to snap. Right? I keep pulling. Oh, I'm working so hard. I'm really grinding in the gym. I'm feeling great. And eventually you just snap back. That kind of hurt. Or maybe you're, I'm really getting consistent with my video upload schedule, and then your camera stops working and you just kind of fall into a little bit of a rut and you just snap back. What's happening is my wrist here, this is your self-image. This is how you see yourself. This is your baseline. All right. This is your core beliefs. This is your childhood, your upbringing, your core values. And for a lot of people, this is your low self-esteem, because this is how you see yourself, and you see yourself low. But you're working hard. You're trying to get, better and better results. You're trying to get better and better and better, but you just keep snapping back to your baseline because you don't see yourself as a hard worker. You don't see yourself as a disciplined and strong individual. You see yourself as this unathletic kid who didn't have a lot of friends growing up. And so you're getting more charismatic, you're making new friends, and then boom, you snap back. But there's a powerful belief. There's a very, very powerful belief that that I'm going to teach you right now. It's called what is it called? I call it manifestation, like mental manifestation. What you're doing is you're visualizing this new version of yourself. You're visualizing this new identity. And you're not drastically changing your personality, because that just goes down a whole nother rabbit hole of horrible effects. But you're visualizing in your mind that no, I'm hardworking, I'm disciplined. Look at all the work I've been doing. I'm hardworking, I'm disciplined. I don't have inconsistency. I'm very consistent in my self-improvement. I'm just kind of hype yourself up. It's gonna seem really weird and kind of gay almost when you first are hearing it, but you're visualizing in your mind I'm actually a lot better than I say I am. I'm look at all the things I've done. I'm great, right? I'm disciplined. So if the pulling is your habits, or at least the habits you're trying to make, and it snaps back to your baseline, if you're changing your baseline, you're changing how you visualize and see yourself, you're changing that, well, instead of this pulling, this is pulling. This is going where it wants to go. And eventually your habits snap to your visualization. So rather than you're trying to change your habits before you change your own persona, how you see yourself, you're not changing how you see yourself. Basically the act of self-improvement is changing some of your character traits, turning your negative character traits into positive character traits. When you used to have character traits of laziness and lack of motivation, you're gaining discipline and you're becoming more hardworking individual. Rather than you still seeing yourself as a lazy person and you're just trying to be more disciplined and it snaps back, you're seeing yourself as a more disciplined person. And eventually your habits snap towards it and you start working harder. And by conclusion of that, as a result of that, you gain more muscle in the gym. if you go to the gym more often and train harder, you're going to gain more muscle, right? It's very powerful visualization. Definitely did not steal that from another YouTuber. It's extremely powerful visualization. That's all I got for today. Don't have dreams, have goals, and stay wild.